Hello and welcome back to Autonauts. I'm Ivan, and in the last episode we almost finished the construction technology. Structural parts, let's look at this. Let's see, oh, we have different ones. Yeah, all named construction technology, but this is structural parts, and I guess this is the topic or theme of the research. And this is the actual research. So this is going to give us the capability to make square frame and panels, and those are needed for the robots here. So very close, very close. That's going to be very interesting. Our mushroom thingies are going great. Let's quickly look at the what's it called? Certificates. And the mushroom is done apparently. This one is done. This one is soon done. And this one is done when we make more colonists. I guess we can just make those. I was also recommended, or someone commented and said we should add more storage in the hands of this bot, so it can have 5 berries in its hand, and I completely agree. That will make everything a bit smoother, so I'm going to make that right away. That's here. Zoom zoom. I am really enjoying the bike. Oh, there we go. Right. Let's structural workbench. Let's set that up for construction while we do stuff. And that's here. 2 of these, I believe. Yes, 2 of those and a pole. Let's go back for the pole. Should have done the pole first and put it in the backpack, but it's fine. There we go. And they're making stuff. We need the peg. Let's see. Here, and that goes to you. Upgraded. Hands. So let's start you. I guess it will go back now. Hopefully it can only hold 5, so it doesn't bring 6. Yep, good. That's 5. So then it will wait over here with those. Let's give the bot a chance to make a colonist here. Nice. So this is quite smooth. I'm going to make 1 more. Then I'm going to let these beautiful, nice bots create 3 more huts, because that's the 10 we need. And let's see, fixing peg. Okay, so that's pole into 2 fixing pegs, so I guess it's the next step here. I'm going to make a couple manually now because I'm interested in the building up there, so I'm going to finish that. But this is definitely something that's going to be automated, the crafting, just like these ones. So I guess I might replace this one to make it more orderly, to have like the 4th step of the lumber. But what to do with the sheep here? I think there is enough grass, so we can probably remove this part. I don't know how many fields of grass a sheep needs. I don't even know what the sheep is for. Probably sharing. And well, so let's see. There we go. We have a bunch of fixing pegs. We needed 4, I think. Yes. 2, 3, 4, and 2 stone. That's not a stone, that's an acorn. And go. Now I see we have a couple of bots here. Nice. So we can not do anything here. Okay, flooring required to operate. Oh wow. So many things or many thoughts going on at the same time, because I'm also going to make a new recharge bot. We have issues here, so I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to get you, you're going to be recharge let's call you area. Good, and I am at this location. Let's make sure I don't recharge the bot that recharges now. That's this one, because I want several steps here. So let's get this one and this one. This is something I kind of thought of in my sleep and woke up with the idea today. So I'm going to try this. It might not be a very good idea, but at least it's a test. So this one can stay here for now, because we were going to do stuff. We need the flooring, yes. Oh, and the colonist woe is all over the place here. Maybe, let's see. Maybe we should make a box for the woe, but having a buffer of it seems a bit pointless. So we needed flooring, I think. Let's check to be sure. Don't want to do flooring required to operate. Okay. Flooring required to operate. Do we need to like build structures now? I think I've seen a picture of, let's see, basic flooring, and that's here, and it needs sand. So let's go dig up some sand. Getting the spade, zooming around our crude scooter. And nothing's happening. I guess that's the only tile. Nothing's happening on when we are carrying a spade, but right now we want the sand, so that's funny. And let's see. Not bought. Not here. It's not food. It's not clothing. Is it wildlife vehicles? Misc? No. Structures. Tools. Parts, parts, parts. Food, clothes, leisure. Huh. I guess if we find flooring, that's probably in structures. There, okay. Crude flooring. No, sand. There we go. We found sand. Clicking the sand, and it's in Misc. Ah, just didn't see it. Okay. So sand. Sorry about that. And we need a crude bucket. Ah, we haven't done that before. That's interesting. So the bucket is made, probably not there. Here? Nope. Here? Yes. Bucket, that's 4 planks. And we probably need a couple of buckets if sand is going to be a thing. I guess that's one of the things let's pick sand up here if it is removed, so it's, hello, pick it up. Oh, it's filled the bucket. Okay, good. Then let's shove it in the thing. I wonder if the bucket disappears now. If so, we need to make many of them. Looks like we still have a bucket. Yes. Okay, let's leave the bucket there. And the research is ongoing now. That's good. We have many things going on right now. I think we need one more of the let's see, if we get 8 of these, so we move these hearts out of the way. That's tier 2, good. And then we move this one over here. And move a baby colonist. Let's call it colonists, because I guess it's not a human baby because they come from seed pods. And then these need to be somewhere else. I guess it doesn't matter too much. They just don't. They aren't going to woe us, but that's fine. They can hang out together over at this location. Let's move building instead of moving back for it. And there we go. Achievement. Or, yes. Colonisation. Level 2. Bot drive. What tribe? MK1 variant 1. Oh. Dalek much? So that means... Let's see. Mystical stone head. Feed it inanimate items to disintegrate them. I like that they pointed out, so we probably can't put the babies or colonists in there, which I guess is completely fine. So that was a milestone. So stone and sand. Okay. This can let us get rid of stuff. And stone and sand, we can't automatically build that, so we need to do it manually. That's understandable, I guess. So 2 of these down here, so this bot picks it up. And what was... Oh yes, it was MK1. I'm going to change the recipe here on both if the recipes are the same. Let's check that first. Maybe it's alternate recipes and this gives us variation. That would be cool. It's also cool if it's not. Let's see. Bot head. It's acorn and plank. Yeah, looks very similar. Oh, maybe we can check it in here as well. So, plank and tree seed, and this is 2 planks, 1 pole. 2 planks, 1 pole. Good. And then bot drive, log plank pole, and log plank pole. Okay. Now, I guess if you construct 5 more, then 4 of them should be the new version. Probably don't want to craft too many of these, but this is cool. I hope that it picks up the old stuff now first. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't pick up the new stuff because it's programmed to only... find nearest bot drive MK1. Yeah, it's not programmed to set up those actually. So let's do that manually then. Can we do it on the same recipe here? Yes. Nice. Let's look at this one. Is it an actual Dalek? It is. Oh, exterminate. Exterminate. That's scary. It looks friendly almost. Maybe it's one of them friendly Daleks that doesn't really exist. Okay, so this can be... Oh, I like this. Ah, this is great. This is so funny. So we're going to leave this one here for now, and we're going to leave it offline so it doesn't exterminate anything. And then we're going to do something useful. But I have completely forgot what we're actually up to now, because that was too cool. Now, we have too many mushrooms going on. Do we have... Yeah, good. Should probably... Oh, yes. I was going to use the disk. There we go. And then I was going to copy the... Not collect berries, but the other one. Berries to pot. There we go. We stop that one. And we move it down here. And then we copy it. Copy. 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 Why? Is it not control click? Control click, no. Let's see. Is it because it has stuff? Is it because it's not on? Ah, it was because it was mid-move, I guess. Well, that's kind of cool that they need electricity to function. Let's see. download you into there. I guess we'll put this in the backpack, and this is berries times 4 to pot. And go. Now, what I was hoping now is that we get a full craft each run. And while this one is moving down, I'm going to manually do 1 craft so it gets a full craft done. And there was also something I'm going to try here. Let's see. Yeah, that worked. Let's stop you for now. Now I'm going to put the move command in between, because if it doesn't have to go through that each time, it might be faster. So let's try this. This might not work, but it might be faster. That was so much faster. Okay, we learned something today. So if we do the move command outside, it would only add, and that's nice. And then this one, let's deliver this, and you are going to do something completely different. So you are no longer berries to pot, you are Captain X, because we don't know what you're for yet. So let's set up this one as well now. I was going to make the upgrades for it, and that was going to be nothing, because I want to properly upgrade it. So I'm going to start it though. So what this thing is going to do is it's going to recharge stuff, say down up here, maximum area. I'm going to put the looking glass, not the looking glass, the magnifier glass, but MK2 magnifiers on it afterwards. Then this one is going to be down here probably, because we have recharge bots here. The point of this one is that it's going to recharge bots to help us avoid having recharge bots stop. So it's going to go like that. Now we need to do forever loops on all of these, I believe. And the forever loops are going to be skippable. So if it doesn't find any, then it will move on. So that means like so, and this is probably going to look a bit like that until it finds something. Did it find something? Where is it? No, didn't find anything. So let's see if this one stays or it moves. So what we can do is upgrade its brain to give it more area. Give it, I think 4. So, oh no, it stopped now. We need this one. Good. Now it goes. Okay. So then that means it has 3 kilobytes ready, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need, if we upgrade the brain with the current upgrade, we get 4 more. Maybe we get 8 more with the thing, but even if we get 5 more, we can do 2 more commands. So that's fine. And then we're going to give it a larger area. So that's the thing. This is almost complete now. And this flooring bit, this probably means we need to plan for building somewhere, maybe far away, maybe here for a structure. Yeah, because this can be moved to wherever, and these we can fill. Kind of want to fix this thing as well. It's ridiculous. That's fine. What are you up to? Nothing. But this nothing is just not needed as well. So if we go down here and call the bot, and we call it Y, I guess. X and Y, they can hang around here. So we need to set up one of these things. Let's move. The sheep is... I read the sheep is sheeping, but it's actually sleeping. So how do we get rid of this? Can we use a spade, or do we need to cut the grass first? Doesn't look like we can use a spade. So that means we run down here to make probably a scythe. We need that eventually anyway, but to make that we need one blade? Yes, one crude blade. That's 2 stone. Nope, plain. Oh, research complete already. Good. Crude flooring. So, 2 of these, and then scythe. That's a stick, and this. There's a stick. Now let's look at the flooring thing. Sand or straw? No. Sandy track is probably not. I wonder if that's like a walkway. Oh, right click deletes. That's nice. Okay, so we need to find straw. And to get straw, we probably need a scythe as well. So I'm glad we just made that. Is straw. Oh, we can search here. I should have just searched before. There we go. We need to beat we need to beat the cereal. And the cereal is a cereal crop and a scythe. Hooray for scythe. And cereal crop is grain in soil, and to get the grain to beat, we beat the cereal. So if we beat cereal, we get straw and grain. Okay, so that means we need to bring our scythe, but I'm going to quickly get rid of the disc now. Now let's look for some straw. Are you straw? Cereal crop, yes. So that means chop chop chop. Aha. And now we need a flail. And the flail is probably 2 sticks. I think it was, yes. But I don't need to craft it myself because it's already made. Okay. Now, do we delete this, or do we like, let's see. Kicking the bejesus out of the cereal. Nice. So that was like, let's see, grain. You can stay there, and then we have straw. This is fun. I'm going to make a field for that right now, and I'm going to make it in a place where it's as much work as possible, of course, because that's how we roll. So let's see, where do we make the flooring? It's not here. It's not here. And it's probably not here. How about here? No. Then, oh, we don't make it. Of course, we place it. Can we click and hold? Yeah, we can try the areas. Okay. Now, is it enough with 1? That's 3 straw. If it is, then we can have this running while we do this. This should probably be automated right away. So let's find a bot. We don't use for anything, like say bot X, or maybe we should use, no, bot X is fine. You are going to be dig, let's see, grass to soil. And I'm going to call it temp because it won't loop forever, and if I find it in the list, it's probably stopped later. So that's good. This one is going to need a spade. And then we're going to show the bot how to use a spade. I think I'm going to make the field as large as these, but I'm going to do it down here. And then, let's see, the turf, how large is this? That's perfect, and one between. Good. And we're going to do this until hand's empty. Then we're going to do this, and we do that forever. So this is one of the things I've heard is nice to do with flags or signs. So I might look into that in a bit as well. But right now I'm just going to start this. I'm going to fill these. Perfect. And our bot, oh, our bot went for a spade, sure. So let's do the next research. If it needs flooring, maybe it needs a complete house. Does it need walls as well? Probably not. So let's look at the research again. Simple stone shaping, better livestock farming, convert, oh that's cut grass, okay. Wooden flooring and fencing, good flooring, huh. This is to get the tier 3, but to get that we need the fire. We need the fire to start the research, so let's get the torch actually. That needs a stick. And a stick is going to be easy enough to obtain up here. Run. So let's get this research going. Oh, we're running out of berries now. That's quite cool. That's not what I expected to happen, but that's quite cool. Okay, so let's beat the devil out of the cereal here. And if we do that 4 times, we get 4 of each. So that's the straw. More straw, please. There, and there, and there. Then we use 3 of them. 2, 3. This is probably something we need bots for. And then we try to move this on top. Didn't work. So we wonder if we move faster on it. Okay, so copy you here. I'm doing 1 and 1 for science, and because we don't have more resources. Then we move this on top like that. Flooring required to operate, but you are on flooring. Maybe these 2 tiles count. So that's something. Let's see. I'm going to get the shovel. I'm going to do some maintenance. So we're going to dig up this place. Or these things. And maybe the pumpkin as well. The pumpkin... I don't know how we deal with pumpkins, but it's easy enough to make a pumpkin farm, I think. So we need a pumpkin, and that's the scythe again. Okay, so let's make a pumpkin out of the pumpkin crop. So it's defined as a crop and not as a pumpkin. So these 2 can go here. And we have a scythe somewhere. Where is it? Scythe. Okay, so beating the grain gives us straw and a new grain, as in beating the cereal gives us 1 grain, and I guess a grain gives us back the cereal crop. Yes. But, if we till stuff or fertilize or give it water, then it might be faster. Let's look at the map here. There is a difference between fresh water and seawater, okay? So, where's the bucket? Bucket is here. I'm going to try to water the crop. Because if that's needed, then we're going to move the thingy down here. Oh, dumping the thing instead of filling it. Good, and this is fresh water. What happens now? Right click maybe? Yes. Okay, so now it gives 3 yields. This is going to be very complicated. Unlocked a new level of research. Yeah, that's not going to happen for a while. That seems to require quite a lot of things. So let's recharge you and let's try to obtain the last 2 things. That made sense in my mind. Oh, so if each of these give 2 cereal then, and this one gives 3, that means, can we swap like this? No. Switch. Not that one, this one. That means we get 2 seeds every one of these, which means we're going to get full up on the grain. Maybe we can incinerate it. 3. Yeah, 3 is enough for 1, so we need to go back down anyway. So that's 1 there and 1 there. There we go, and then 3 more. 1 and 2 and 3. Good, and then we move it on top. Now it should be covered. It is. That worked. Okay, and now we can make the things. So we need fixing pegs. That's the poles into pegs. That's nice. And then 4 fixing pegs into 1 panel. So this is going to be a production chain. Let's quickly see what we can make now. We can make a torch. Okay, and that needs straw. So this thing is definitely something we need. Let's find one of our crates. Let's place 2 of them here. And let our bots make a couple more. And by a couple, I mean 12. And then we find a bot. Why? Because we need it. And that was the Y bot, so that was kind of silly. Okay, so find nearest thing, repeat until hands full, skip if you can't find any, put in the box, repeat until hands empty, repeat until the box is full, forever. That's turf to storage. Kind of want turf storage because that means we can do a cleanup like here. It would be nice to do a proper cleanup and get a proper thing, and we have these small spots here and those slow us down. So 4 of these. I'm going to start placing a couple. I'm going to use a bot for most of these, I believe, but we don't have time to set that up now because I'm looking at the time, and that's it for today. I'm going to start a new research quickly. That's something we can look into. Let's do construction technology. Let's do the basic walls. Or maybe, no, let's do the cooking. Cooking is fun. And cooking is tier 3 food. So cooking, and to do that we need a torch. And the torch was made here. So we need 4 more straw. So let's get our scythe, and that's 2. That's 2. Oh, yeah, sure, you can stay there, and then we beat the devil out of the cereal. Beautiful. It's quite fast. Good, and then we stash that. I'm going to get, let's see, grain, 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 and grain, and plant, 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 and plant. Plant and plant. Just so we don't run out. So, and straw, 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 and the 4th. It's very hard to target. There we go. And torch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, leave it on the ground. 3 and 4. There we go. And stick storage. I'm going to upgrade the storage actually, now that we have a box. Moving. So, there we go, starting the new research. And that's this one, and that's going to take a while. This one needs cotton, this one needs to. Wait. Cooking technology, basic baking. Is that what we need instead? Guess we need both, but baking, clothing, cooking, cooking. This is for dough and bread and flour. Ah, that's so cool. And oh, pottery. We need pottery before we can do this. Let's do pottery first then. I guess we can leave a torch here. Is it burning? Yeah. Well, we do have probably a couple of robots out of energy, but it looks like 13 clay each recharge. That's fine. Let's bring that one up here now. The reason we started that is just because it's very slow to dig it up. So now we have research going again. We have started things. The stuff is getting stored. Let's delete the completed ones. There we go. And I guess it would be, we can increase the yield with water, fertilizer, or we can till. And I don't think we know how to till yet, but we might, because we have a hoe. I'm going to look into that in the next episode. That's great. That's a project. Now this one was called temp, so it's done now. I'm going to move it here. This field looks good. Hopefully a planting bot will plant on all the tiles, because this is something we can walk through. It's not like the trees where we can walk through the trees as well. Never mind me. Then I'm not sure why it just gets every other. Oh well. Wonder. But this is nice. We got so much technology done. We got this structural workbench working. So in the next time we have projects, because we need to set up the new storage, and that's here. Needs boxes to hang out in. Then we'll probably remove this to have it on the edge, but that's a tomorrow problem for tomorrow Avon, or for future Avon, I guess. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.